I'm sending you this video because I've been struggling with Chaos Vantage for the last 2 days. It has issues. I'm trying to render a scene with 2,700 frames of this project that you see. Now today I finally managed to render the 2,700, but as I will show you, this is the last frame, and if you see, I'll go back to 220. Okay, so I'm just showing you the frames, and that's number and at a certain point the renderer just stopped updating the scene and rendered about 500, if I'm not mistaken, or of the same frame. It will stop in number 13, which is here. Now 13, and then it stops. As you can see, here it moves, and then it stops, and it continues to the end. Now I'll show you the scene, and as it should be. As you can see, the scene continues until this point here. Now I have an AMD Threadripper processor with 32 cores and 64 virtual cores, 128 megs of RAM, 2 RTX 3090 cards, each with 24 gigs of RAM, and I will show you the interface of Chaos, the Vantage, which is in here. And as you can see, just let me resize it a bit. You can see there is no issue with the RAM. Now, I don't know what caused this issue. Another issue is that if I run any other program, and again I have 128 megs of RAM and 48 gigs in the cards. If I started Chrome, which I know has some kind of a graphic acceleration, the renderer just pauses. For example, at night, I kept the computer at night, and it stopped rendering new renders instead of continuing. So it just paused without anybody being here at the computer. So this is very problematic from my viewpoint, because how can I trust it when it does what it wants? Now the scene itself has forest back and rail clone, and as you can see, the scene, many plants, but not much of geometry. I'll show you. It has some cars. This is an HDR image. Some animation, not too much. Car animation of 2 cars. Again, not a long one. And that's it. And the scene itself weighs at about 3.5 gigs of RAM. I have had scenes of 5 and 6 gigs of RAM rendering in Vantage without any issue. So I hope you can tell me what had happened.